This is Tank's vlog for July 17th, 2018. Wrapping up whatever was the day in sports today. The All-Star break. Hey. I suppose it's a good thing for a Mets fan to have the All-Star break. Yes, we need a break from this team. Keith Hernandez even says he needs a break. I mean, if Keith Hernandez says he needs a break, then you know we need a break. But it's a boring week. Of course, we had the home run derby today. And Bryce Harper, Shazam, won in front of the home crowd. You know, with the way they do it now, the timed home run derby, the contest. Tell me Bryce Harper wasn't getting those pitches delivered to him a little faster than Kyle Schwarber was, especially when he was down late and had to get those 9 straight home runs just to tie it. Yeah. So, I guess that's what it is. You want to thrill the hometown fans. And the same thing is going to come on Tuesday. That's why Max Scherzer is getting the start over Jacob deGrom. I would love deGrom to start it, but, you know, when I went to the game in 2013, I wanted Matt Harvey to start, and boy, Matt Harvey, where hath you gone? I mean, just think, he could have owned Met fans for years, but instead he turned out to be an absolute jerk. Opposite, I feel for Jacob deGrom. I think Jacob deGrom is 100% right. He wants to be here, and if the Mets want him to be here, they owe him a contract extension. If they're going to sit around and not give him one and screw him over, trade him. This is why the Mets are the way they are. It's one of two things. You got to either go one way, you either fully commit to contending, or you fully commit to rebuilding. The Mets always do things half-assed. They never go all in. And now they have to make their decision. If Jacob deGrom is going to be the foundation piece for this franchise, he is owed a long-term, heavy, big deal. And it must be done. If not, trade him and get as much prospects as you can. Stop playing things halfway. You can't have it both ways. So anyway, the All-Star game is tonight. Last time it was in Washington was just after the moon landing in 1969, and the game was rained out. They actually had to play the game on the Wednesday afternoon after Tuesday night was rained out. It's the last time there was a postponement in All-Star history. So, I know they're hoping that doesn't happen again in Washington. But, you know, with these summer storms in the Northeast, especially down there, they're even worse down there. They built our nation's capital on a swampland. And it's hot and humid. Big thunder bumpers could come anytime. So, let's keep an eye on that. All-Star game. And, of course, we could, if you're before or after the All-Star game, you could download this week's Allow Me to Be Frank. We were joined by Clem. We put the Mets into the graves this year. And possibly for 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022. And then maybe, in the year 2525, if man is still alive, maybe the Mets will have some owners that give a fuck. Dun, dun, dun. In the year 35, the Mets still can't get things right. things are starting to fall apart. In the year 45, maybe the Mets will win the pennant again, but they didn't want to trade for the big star for a bag of balls. Good day. Oh, I forgot to do my 3 stars. My 3 stars, of course, all centered around the home run derby. Bryce Harper, Kyle Schwarber, and Rhys Hoskins, who had the best semifinal round but didn't advance to the finals. So I give it to the winner, the runner-up, and possibly who you could say is the third place in the home run derby. Today's birthday shout-out goes to the Matt Bomber of the AFL, Darryl LaMonica, who probably should get more consideration for the Hall of Fame, but doesn't, because the NFL Hall of Fame always seems to screw over the Raiders. I don't know why. And we take a look back to 1983, the first UFL championship game won by the Michigan Panthers 24-22 over the Baltimore Stars. Check out the full story at Barstool Sports and, of course, Sports Encyclopedia. And don't forget SoundCloud, iTunes, Allow Me to Be Frank, Clem, Mets Funeral. Listen and have a good day.